Hi everyone, welcome to StunnerShare. Today we'll see the Nifty analysis. Apologies for not uploading the video. I think I'm getting stuck up with the amount of work I get, so I'm not able to make some videos. So what I'll do is I'll try to make one video per 2 days, like that I'll try to make. But let's see if at all everything goes good, we'll be able to do a good amount of video. So now coming back to the Nifty analysis. First of all, we'll see what happened on a daily chart. Okay, let's see on the monthly chart. The monthly chart, the bad thing what has happened on yesterday is that I was telling in the monthly analysis video that this low should not get broke, but that low actually got broken yesterday. So that's a worry we have. But the bounce for today is actually good. But as per yesterday analysis, this particular candle has given a good break below this candle. And the expectation is also that a bounce can be actually seen. Why? Because you see, whenever these big candles form, okay, this candle formed, it was a follow through and it went slightly down, and after that this candle formed, before that this candle formed, and then a bounce back happened, and this fall there, and then a bounce back happened. So comparing a 1 year of analysis, what I was expecting is that this bounce would have happened, but honestly speaking, I have not made any video, so I would not have been I would have said yesterday, but you guys would have not able to digest this now, because as I'm making the video of the end of the market. But I have made a lot of videos correspondingly. You can see the market video on 28th of February. Maybe you can visit that video once, and also you can visit the video here, everywhere, where I would have actually told that whenever there is a huge selling happening with a huge amount of volume, then there is a slight bounce can happen. Okay, so that is what I used to say, and that is what has been seen now. Now, what's further? So that's a question. So we have seen a further upside move, but that move is not significant. Okay, significant in the sense, see, this is a fall, and if the close is above here, okay, above here in the sense at least 60% of the bearish candles, if it is engulfed, then I would have been very happy that the bounce is good and the pullback is also good. It can go further upside, but here that's not the case. So some sort of sideways nature can be seen in coming days. So my expectation would be that as long as if you don't break this zone, this low 22,025, as long as if you are not breaking this low, then we are good. If this low is going to get broken, then that's a worry for us. But actually I would say this particular zone can be a good amount of support to be seen. 21,950 is the zone. Another 50 points, another 100 points maybe. That fall would be a good zone for me for any long to go. But as long as we are not breaking that and we are trying to go upside, we are fine. But this zone will act as a good support zone. Why? That question will be there. I am saying this zone because if you see over here, the market was rejected at this zone. Okay, that showed that sellers are there, and then it gave a breakout, and it actually ensured that the sellers are ran away. And then what happened is it came for a pullback and actually showed this is a fake breakout. So again at this zone, sellers are dominant over there. Then coming to here, sellers are dominant. Coming to here, sellers are dominant. Okay, it was not able to break this particular zone and go upside. And coming over here with this candle, it showed that it is breaking all the sellers. Okay, and the buyers are looking strong, and continuous volumes were also there, and then the market went up. And when it came over here also it gave a fake out, stating that there is a amount of sellers and we are going to go down. But the next day it went as it started as a green candle and went gap up. So it showed there is a pure form of buyers are also there. So all these areas sellers were there, and now here buyers are there. So the expectation here is also the buyers will be there. Okay, the buyers are there or will be there. So my point is that if it comes over here and takes support, that will be a good opportunity to go further long. But as long as it is here, I would say that it still has an opportunity to come down. So we need to wait and watch how this particular zone is respected, and then decide accordingly. Clear? So this is a very, very short analysis on Nifty. Say for example, short in the sense short time frame. It is a daily time frame, but from December 2023 till March 2023, nearly 4 months of analysis. March 24, nearly 4 months of analysis I have done, and I have shared that to you guys. So let us also see with respect to the pivots. But if in the case of pivots actually first time we have broken below this double pivot zone, and we have convincingly broken below this particular H3 zone. and what is expected is that it can come towards L3, but it is trying to take support at this particular zone where I don't see any pivots coming in at all. So what would be my thought process is that as if it comes and touches this CPR zone and doesn't break, that will be a good opportunity to go long. So we need to wait and watch how this zone or CPR zone is going to respect it, and now this double pivot zone can act as resistance as well. So right now Nifty is going to trade between 22,380 to 21,980. So I would say this is the range for Nifty. We need to wait and watch how these zones are going to be respected. Now let us go to the hourly time frame, and before to that let's go to weekly time frame and check with moving average. And right now it has closed below the 20 moving average and then bounced back towards some 20 moving average and now facing resistance at the 20 moving average. So we have to wait and watch how that zone is going to respect it, and then we'll be able to take necessary actions on that. Now let me go to hourly chart and let me go to weekly pivots. Okay, so expectation I told on the previous video which I uploaded on Tuesday, I told that if there's a close above the CPR, then the possibility of going towards 22,636 is there. But unfortunately, it started facing some resistance at the CPR and then took support at the double pivot zone. But the next candle gave a convincingly good breakout below the double pivot zone. So the expectation is that it can go towards 22,200 and it has actually come. So I was telling that I was expecting some movement around 22,250, but okay, it has broken below and came till here. Now what can be expected and what is the expected move to come in Nifty? That will be the question for everyone. So what I would say is, like, again, as I said in monthly pivots, double pivot zone can act as a resistance. Here also double pivot zone can act as a resistance. So we need to check how the price is going to behave at 22,380. So I would expect some resistance to be faced at 22,380, and let's see what's going to happen after that. Okay, so this is on hourly chart analysis. Let me go to the 15 minutes with the daily pivots. So if you see yesterday is it was again those who have watched the backtesting videos, they would have easily understood like what has happened. What has happened here? Same thing has happened here. Okay, nothing much. What has happened there? Same thing has happened here. And people, those who have watched the Secret of Pivot Boss book reading videos, backtesting on the engulfing patterns, they'll be able to understand what is expected to happen in these criteria. So this CPR has been completely broken, phase rejection at H3. So expectation is towards a L3, and once the L3 is getting broken, then it started going further down. So this is what has happened on Wednesday. Now let me come to the Thursday. Actually today it was an expiry day. I'm sorry I was not active in the market today. I'm not active in this week at all. I'm not sure like how long I'll not be able to make videos also. Like just a period of a month. Okay, Ramzan month I have other activities to do, so I'm not able to make a video on that. Otherwise I'll be able to make a video regularly. So I'll try to cover it up. Actually there are few videos which are already updated for you guys. So if you see over here, there is 2 videos which will be coming in on 15th and 22nd, and after that I'll upload some videos on Secret of Pivotboss book as well, and there is one video which is released for members. Okay, this is Vic Reversal setup backtesting video which has been released. So let us see what people also want. You guys can check that video so that you will be able to understand what's going on. Clear? And now let me go for today's analysis. Today's analysis, CPR was a bearish CPR, and then the Camarilla is also bearish. So the expectation is that the price can come below the CPR, and it has opened below the CPR, and it can go back towards the CPR for any pullback to buy sell opportunity. But it has went towards the CPR and then closed engulfing the CPR, and after that it came towards the CPR. Now as far as I would say with respect to the CPR and intraday, I'm expecting some sort of bullish scenario to happen, but expected resistance is around 22,380 zone. So let us see whether the resistance is going to come or not. Now I'm just going into the tomorrow's week pivots analysis. Based on that, if you see the CPR is having a inside CPR, and the Camarilla is having an the higher value Camarilla. So the expectation is that like any pullback towards the CPR is going to be a buying opportunity, and it can face resistance at around this particular zone. So 22,337 to 22,380. Again, this zone can act as a resistance. So let us see how this zone is going to get respected. But as long as on the downside, if this particular zone is getting broken, 22,180 is getting broken, then we can come towards 22,085. But I would say that we can expect some sort of bounce to happen. So let us see whether that bounce is going to come or not. Clear? So this is all the overall analysis on Nifty index I have shared to you guys. Maybe quickly I'll just run up on the MCX and then we can close this video. First is on gold. Okay. So gold analysis, you guys know whatever I have shared. Maybe you guys can comment on what's expected in gold, or like what is the analysis I've shared on gold. So I told any pullback towards a CPR or it is a golden pivot zone, that can be buying opportunity. Exactly took support, sort of a big reversal setup, and then started moving up. So how long it can move up? First of all, cover with 1:1. Okay, cover with 1:1. Check whether you are able to make some decent profit and then decide what you wanted to do. Now let me go to the crude oil. So for crude oil, I was expecting this particular zone and it has actually faced some resistance here, and I was expecting again this particular zone of 76 to come and then a bounce, but actually it started consolidating and then gave a breakout and then started going up. So now I would say, okay, so we'll see. For now, it's a no trade zone. If it can go to here and can come down also, so it is better to avoid any trade in crude oil. Coming to natural gas actually turned bearish now, and now it is coming down. I'm not sure how long it can come down, but as long as it is trying to take some support at this zone, that will be a good opportunity to go long. I would say, okay, it is trying to consolidate. Okay, if this low is getting broken, 1.651, if this is getting broken, then we can see 1.6. If it is not going to get broken, if it is trying to form a consolidation, or if there is a close above 1.659, it can go towards 1.703. So let us see how natural gas is going to behave. Now coming to copper actually turned bullish, sort of bullish nature. I was expecting a pullback here and then a close over here. But then when we were doing analysis, it was around here. I was expecting it to take some support at the H3 and then go upside and face some resistance at this zone, 3.95. But it convincingly closed above the double pivot zone and now started going upside. So right now it is also in a no trade zone. We'll see if it comes for a pullback to buy opportunity, and then we can decide. So natural gas only is the one which is looking for a setup. So let us see how this is going to behave, and then we will be able to trade accordingly. But if you see, the volumes are not good. As when it is coming down, the volumes are very reddish. So it can face resistance at 1.73 also. So let us see how it is going to behave. Now let me quickly go to Nifty IT index also. Okay, Nifty IT was actually, we'll go to monthly maybe. Okay, because it was formed a bearish engulfing and it came over here, double pivot zone, it took some support over here. Actually at this time I said that Nifty IT would not support, it can become bearish, and it has actually come over here and then now closed above the CPR. Now Nifty IT can form a bounce and can go towards 38 to 83. So let us see whether it is going to happen or not. Now let me go to Nifty Auto. Nifty Auto, if I see, I have drawn something. I'm not exactly sure of what I have drawn, but it has been trading at this zone and then convincingly broken out and now took support the CPR. So any bounce pullback towards the CPR, buying opportunity can take it to the all-time high. So let us see whether this low is going to get broken or not. If this low is going to get broken, then it can go further down. As long as this low is sustained, then we can see high of the index. Nifty Pharma had a good bearish sign over here, went till here, faced some resistance at the H3 and then started coming downwards. So it came towards a golden pivot zone and then took a support over here. I'm expecting this low not to get broken. If this low is not getting broken, then it can go, then it can have a bounce towards 19,380 zone. And the last one is Nifty Auto, IT, Pharma, FMCG, because I was expecting FMCG to bottom out. Okay, so it is again consolidating now, and I would expect it to go for a bottom out situation. Actually, it went for a gap up. I was expecting it to close above and then go till towards 55,461. But what has happened is that ITC brought this down, but I'm expecting some bounce activity to happen. If this bounce activity happen, if there is a close above 5470 760 zone, it can go till 55,500 zone. So let us see whether this bounce is going to get sustained or not. So these are the overall analysis from my side, Nifty index and MCX, and then Nifty FMCG. I've shared all my analysis here. If you feel the content is good, kindly give a like, share and subscribe. And also backtesting video members, a new video has been already uploaded, and I know people have watched the videos, and there are specific questions with that on that video for the customized indicators which I'm using. Let's wait for the complete series to get completed, because 2016 and 17 has been done, and we have to go for other few years as well. Once the series is completed, and once we come to know how to trade, or like what is the right setup which is happening, then accordingly I will share the indicator and all those, and that indicator will be only for members, and it will not be available for others. And also as long as you are on a membership, that indicator will be accessible for you guys as well. Clear? So that's it from my side. If you feel the content is good, kindly give a like, share and subscribe. Please feel free to share your feedback in the comment section. Thanks a lot. Stay tuned for more videos.